come and lay your hands on her that she may be healed or sozo. The word sozo there. Healed, protected, prosperous, delivered, made whole. Alright? But here, he needed healing. So he's saying, lay your hands on that she may be sozo and she will live. Alright, so the Greek word used there is sozo. The same word used in John chapter 3 verse 17. It's still part of that same package deal. Alright? Skip down to verse 25.
Okay.
It says, now a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. Now, not only was she sick, but now she broke. Because she done went to the doctor, and the doctor done drained her.
Come on. Yeah, come on now.
So now she can't, she don't have no money, and she's still sick. Now, I'm not coming against doctors because God works through doctors. And that's something I need to say. Don't let condemnation come in because we're not trying to condemn anyone. If you need to take medicine, take medicine. If you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you have to ask, should I do it, you better do it. Because you will know. That's like some people come up to me, I've had them come to me and say, do you think it's okay for me to drink alcohol? I said, did you ask me, could you drink water? No. You didn't ask me, could you drink water? So if drinking water with you is okay, then apparently drinking alcohol you got a problem with. God is dealing with you with it, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't have had to ask. So if you have to ask about it, think about it. If you have to, because you don't go up to nobody and say, do you think it's okay if I drink water? If you get thirsty, you drink water.
Right.
But if you have to ask, is it okay to drink alcohol, then apparently God is dealing with you. Y'all looking at me all strange. All right. It says, verse 25 again, now a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. Verse 27. When she heard about Jesus, she came behind him and touched his garment. Your Bible said the hem of his garment. Verse 28. For she said, if only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made. My Bible says well, but yours may say whole. What's the Greek word? Sozo. So and sozo affected her in this way. Not just healing, but also prosperity.
Thank you, Lord.
She was made whole. She was restored whole. So that means that she prospered too.
That's right. Every area.
In every area.
That's right.
Amen. See, that's sozo.
Every area.
Oh, man, y'all getting this thing now. All right, let's look at another one. Go to Luke chapter 8. This is the man with the legion of demons. Luke chapter 8.
What verse?
We going to, let me get you out. Luke chapter, I'm on 7. It might help if I go to 8, wouldn't it? Let's see. Let's start at verse 29. Now, maybe you go further than that to really get an understanding of this, right? Verse 27.
Okay.
Let's start there.
There you go.
You got it?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. It says, and when he, talking about Jesus, stepped out on the land, there met him a certain man from the city who had demons for a long time. And he wore no clothes. So he run around naked. Chloe and I know someone that this happened to. That they got back out there and started drinking again. God had blessed them. And they got back out there and started drinking again. And that demon came on them so strong that they was running in this particular neighborhood. He was running in this particular neighborhood naked with a knife in his hand.
Wow.
The demon had oppressed him just that bad.
Yep. They're out there.
Oh, yeah. That's why you have to stay connected to the power source.
That's right. Amen.
Don't disconnect it from the power source. If you're watching TV and you unplug from the power source, you can't. That TV does you no good.
That's right.
You have to stay connected to the power source.
Amen.
The power source. Now watch this. The power source don't disconnect from us. We disconnect from the power source.
That's right.
God is always trying to get things to us. He's always trying to put us in a position where he can use us mightily.
Amen.
But what happens is we allow self and and people and the different teachings of the world to influence us and cause us to turn our back on God. Amen?
Amen.
All right. That was a dry amen. Thank you, man.
Amen.
All right, verse 20, it says, and when he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell down before him with a loud voice and said, what have I to do with you, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I beg you, do not torment me. Now, this ain't the man talking.
That's
this
right.
is the demon.
That's right.
Because the man didn't know who Jesus was. But the demon did. The demon did. And the demon knew how powerful Jesus was. Amen? All right. Verse 29. For he had commanded the unclean spirit to come out of the man, for it had often seized him, and was kept under guard, bound with chains and shackles. And he broke the bonds, and was driven by the demon into the wilderness. So he was strong too. Jesus asked him, saying, what is your name? And he said, Legion, because many demons had entered him. And verse 31, and they begged him that he would not command them to go out into the abyss, or your Bible may say the deep. Now, I studied that out, and one of the books that I studied said that it's a prison for spirits. It's an area that the spirits go in, a prison for them. And they were saying, don't send me down there, don't send me there. You know, then they said in verse 32, it says, now a herd of many swine was feeding there on the mountain. So they begged him that he would permit them to enter them. And he permitted them. Then the demons went out of the man and entered the swine, and the herd ran violently down the steep place into the lake and drowned. Now, I guess I can say this about